You are welcome to Enzo Tech computer training. Today I want to show you how to create a JavaScript background application. So let's get started. So I'll go to my Visual Studio Code. I'll create a new file. I'll call this background.js.html. So I'll generate my boilerplate. That is the HTML5 boilerplate, which you're seeing on the screen. So the next thing I'll do is to create a JavaScript file, and I'll call this background.js. Then I will likely export it here. I will likely make use of it here, which is script source background.js. So that is a reference which I've just done. So now that we've done this, we will now start creating our background changing application. So let me come here and give this let me go say h1 of background changing application. Okay, then I'll need a button. So yeah, I'll create a button and I'll call this change background color. Okay, so let me use okay, let me just come here and take this off. I want to put it in a div. So yeah, I'll give this a class of, let me just say a class of flex, or let me just come here and give it a class of back. So I'm going to use an internal styling for this purpose because it's not much. So I'll come here and say back, then I'll say display flex. I want to use flex, display flex, justify content center, align item center. So I want to put the button at the center. That's what I've just done. Okay, so I save this. So let's see how this looks like on the browser. So I right click, copy paths, I go to the browser and I paste that. So this is what we have. But it's not at the center, so we are going to make it come to the center by using the margin top. So yeah, I'll come here and give it a margin top of, let's say 200 pixels. Margin top of 200 pixels. So let's look at it. Okay, I think it's better. So let's work on the button. So this is the button. Let me give it a class. Let's say btn. Let me give it a class of btn. So yeah, I'll come here and I'll say .btn, then color as white, give it a color of white, then give it a padding across board. Sorry, let me put it, give it a padding across board, white. So I'm going to give it a padding across board, a padding of, let's say 30 pixels or 30 pixels is okay. Then background color of, let me give it a background color of, let's say what color, let me say green, and save. So I save this, then I go to the browser. Okay, I have this. Okay, let's increase the text. So yeah, I'll say font size as, let me say 3 rem. Then text decoration, give it a text decoration. I say text decoration as sorry, that's a text decoration. No, not text decoration. Let me give it let me say border radius. Let me give the border radius, a border radius of, let me say 7 pixels. Border radius of 7 pixels. Refresh. Okay, that is good. I think this is better. Change background color. Okay, I think the padding is too much. I need it 20 and decrease the to 2 rem so that it will not be that lengthy. Because okay, I think it's better. So let me give it a cursor pointer. Let me give it a cursor pointer button. Cursor pointer so that it will be pointing to the cursor. So let me refresh that so you can see that. Okay, you can see it's now a cursor pointer. So let me remove this H1. I don't actually need the H1 there, it's just a main formality. Later, so let me take away it and leave the H1 tab. Later I'll put some content in it. Let me just type the H1 so that in case I put any content in it. H1 fonts family. That's Tahoma. The margin top. Let me give it a margin top, or let me flex. Give it a display flex. Display of flex. I will justify content center. Justify content center. Align item center. Okay. I think we are done with the UI we're done with the UI for now. So the next thing is to now focus on our JavaScript code. How we can make the background of this to change, keep changing randomly. So let's get started. So I'll go to my background.js file. Yeah, I have to select all this. I have to select this H1 also, then give it an ID. An ID of header or title. I'll give it an ID of title. So I'll select both of them. This is a class of BTN. So first I'll select the header. Say cons header, which is an ID equal to document dot get elements by ID header. So I'll select the color cons, then the button btn equal to document or query selector. Let me use a query selector. Then this is btn. You put a full stop here because it's a query selector. Please try and subscribe to our channel. Please endeavor to do that, please, and God bless you. So we'll continue. Subscribe and change background color. The class is btn. Then I have a setting ID here, which is title. The ID is title, not header, so I have to change it to title. Sorry about that. Title. Yeah, I change this to title. So after doing this now, I will come here and also create an array of colors because we need random colors. So here I'll come here and I'll say create an array of colors. So here I'll say cons colors equal to, I'll come here and say red, purple, come here and say indigo, so that's one spelling of indigo, brown, then come here and say pink, then come here and say black, orange, then I think I have black. So we have multiple colors here already. You get that? So I've created an array of colors which you are seeing on the screen, an array of colors which I've just created. So the next thing, after creating the array of colors, I will add an event listener to the button. So in case you don't understand some of this concept of JavaScript, I have a full course on JavaScript. You can get that course. It's very, very, very interesting. So yeah, I will say add an event listener. Add an event listener to the button. So and what is the button? The button is btn here. Btn dot add event listener. So I want to listen for a click event. So yeah, I'll just add the function. So let me just put the name of the function. I'll call this what should I call this? Generate random color. Generate random color function. Meaning I'm going to create a function called generate random color function. So here I'll say create a function. So generates random color. So I'm going to create that function. I'll come here and say function. So I've just generated that function. I've just created the function to generate the random color. In JavaScript, if you want to generate random number, you use the keyword math.random. So I'll come here and say const random equal to math.random. Now, if I do this, let me come here and say math.random. Let's want to generate random number between let me say, so now this is an array. Normally I would have come here and say times 10 if I want to generate random number between 0 to 10, but this is an array. So what I would have done now, I would times it by the length of this array. So this is times colors dot length. You already know this in JavaScript, times color times length. So to get the length, instead of me coming to start counting 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, no, don't do that. So let us console.log to see if we are getting the random numbers. So I'll say random. Now in JavaScript, random numbers are always from 0 to 0.999. It doesn't actually get to 1, and they are always in decimal place. So let's see this. I'm going to save this, which I've just done. So let's go to the console. So I refresh this. I open my console. So let me click this. You can see 3.56. I click again, 3.660, 6.33. You can see that we are getting random numbers which are in decimal, and they are giving us decimal figures. So this is not what I want. What I want is I want integer. So there's a function, there's a method called math.floor. So math.floor, I will wrap everything here inside the math.floor. What math.floor does is to round down to the nearest integer. So I'll say math.floor. I'll open this, then I paste everything inside this math.floor. You get that? So that's what I've just done. So math.floor. Now after doing this, let's confirm again. Let's see if we are getting integers as our random number. So I refresh this, I click on this button. You can see I'm getting 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 6, 7, 0, 1, 3. You can see that I'm getting that figure. So let me add +1 so I can easily get okay, let me leave it like that. I think we're getting the figures. There are 8 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's why we're getting maximum of 8. You can see that for yourself. So let's continue. So now that I have generated the random set of numbers, it's now left for me to invoke this function. No, I'm not invoking the function. This is, I've already created the function. So you remember that in JavaScript or in programming, if you want to make reference to this red color, how do you do that? You say, you come here, you have come here and say colors square brackets 0. This will give you what? Red. If you want to make reference to the green color, how we do that? You say colors square brackets 1, which will what? Give you what? Green color. This is what we do if you were to do this manually. You get that? That's what we do if we were to do this manually. But I don't want to do it manually. I want to what? Automate it. I want it to auto generate the this set of random number for me when the user click on the button. So this 0, 1, I want it to be what? Random and to be random number, to be random nice, or to be in a set of random number. So that's what I want to do. So I hope you got that. So I'll be trying to change these zeros to 0 and to 6, 4 to random number. That's what I want to do right now. So I take this out. So here I'll come to this place. I'll come here and I'll say come here and say colors square brackets what? Random. That's what I'll do. I'll say colors square brackets random. I will assign that colors square brackets random. this is what I will do. You know, I told that random number, we generated random number, which are 0, 1, 2, 10, just like that, say the 8. Now, and I showed you that to get each color, to use color square bracket 0, it will give you red. You understand? So now, that's 0. I want it to be random number, to be randomized. That is what I want to do. So, yeah, without missing word, in JavaScript, for you to target the whole body, the whole documents in JavaScript, you use what is called document.body. Document.body. That's what you use to target all the body of a document. So I'll say document.body dot style dot background color equal to colors square bracket random, meaning that I'm targeting the whole body of my document. This is the whole body of my document. Let me close down this console. These are the whole body of my document. I'm targeting the whole body here. So, and I'm adding a style, which is from Java and CSS dot background color, which is equal to what? Color square bracket random. So if the background color is red, this one will be what? Color square bracket 0. That's what I'm doing. So I save this. Then I go to the browser to refresh this so you can see the effect. I click on change background. You can see it changes. I click this, it changes to green, black. You can see that for yourself. You can see that the background is actually changing its color. You can see how lovely this is. You can as well put the name of the color in which this background is changing to. For instance, this is black. I can as well put black color here. If it changes to yellow, I can put yellow. Let's do that so that it will be fun playing with JavaScript. So remember, I have h1, which has an ID of title. So I will make reference. I will target this h1. So I'll go back to my JavaScript code. So here, I've already selected it, which is title. Get element by ID title. So at this junction here, I will come here and I will say title dot inner or text contents equal to colors random. So that is, I want to add, you can use inner text, inner HTML or inner text or text content. I want to add to the content. So let's see how that works. So I'll refresh the browser. So I click this. You can see I have orange, I have blue, I have black, although it's not showing black, but it's black. I have red, I have purple, I have blue. So let me make it to be white color so that our black will show. So if you want to make it white color, you put a style to it. Remember, this is ID title. You can write a style for title. It's an ID. You use a tag because this is CSS I'm doing right now. So I'll come here. I can easily come here. Oh, I already have h1. So let me just target the h1. I give it a color of white. Give it a color of white so that you can see that better. Then I give it a font size of 3 rem, so that it will be big. A font size of 3 rem. So I refresh the browser. I click this. You can see red, brown, orange, blue, pink, orange, purple. You can see brown, pink, purple. I want it to get to black so that you can see that indigo, orange, red. I want it to get to, you can see black is now white. So I believe you enjoyed this wonderful video tutorial on background changing application using JavaScript. So I urge you guys to subscribe to my channel, like the channel, and we're going to bring more videos to your doorstep. Thank you very much. God bless you.